Go to your left. Go! Make a play. Make a play. It's right there now. Good. Let's get it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Going back to last December when I first got here and researching our roster, you knew that our defensive line was a group of players that have A, played a lot of football, and also B, had a lot of talent. So we knew they were going to be a strength for us. I think they set the tone for the type of defense we want to be, not only on defense but also our entire roster. The physicality that you have to play with in the SEC, and hopefully getting better every day.
I feel like we really put that on our shoulders at the beginning of the season. We knew we were an experienced group, so we put everything on us. And as far as we go out there and play, and like we always say, our motto is everything starts up front.
Playing up front is like mostly the most physical thing you can play in football, but at the same time, it's also you have to be smart at what you're doing up front too.
It's a great feeling. I mean, you gotta be a tough person. I mean, every play you getting banged, you gotta be tough.
It's very physical. Main thing about it is very physical in the run and things of that nature. But you got to learn how to transition the pass. But a lot of teams want to, run the ball, kind of attack. So you got to be just very physical up front.
Up front is like just basically pounding, day in and day out. So basically, we just take it every day as work, and we just keep at it.
D linemen, they do have a tough position. Every single play that they're playing, it's a collision. So what we really stress with D linemen, really with all of our student athletes, is taking care of your body. Make sure that you come in and do recovery work. We do a lot of things in recovery standpoint, working with our strength and conditioning staff, who does an outstanding job with that as well. We kind of work side and side to help these guys recover.
The relationship between sports medicine staff and the strength and conditioning staff is very important. We have to be in constant communication with the sports medicine staff so that we understand limitations that guys have. They understand things that guys are going to be exposed to in the weight room, so we can work hand in hand to put guys in the best situation.
The game of football is one that is a very physical game in nature, and obviously the SEC takes it to a whole nother level. So I think the biggest thing that we have moving forward is we know that Matt Summers, Ben Herbert, Charlie Partridge, my coaching staff, understand how well they work together, and it's hopefully nothing but improve in the future.
We talk a lot about when guys aren't involved in activity, get off your feet. Do some things from a recovery standpoint to allow your body to repair and recover from the constant grind.
We put a lot of emphasis on Thursday. As part of their workout, they come down and do some cold and hot tubs, some contrast work to make sure that their body's getting flushed out. Once they're done with that, they'll come into the training room and also do some massages and different things.
You have to take care of your body. The body can only tolerate so much stress before it breaks down. Its ability to tolerate stress is solely dependent on the food that it has, the fluids that it has, and ultimately the time that you give it to repair itself.
In the pool on Thursday, Coach Herbert typically, again, ties it into their workout that they have on Thursday. They'll come down and they'll do a recovery, hot and cold contrast, where they go in the hot for a certain amount of minutes and they'll go in the cold for a certain amount of minutes. And they'll go back and forth for a particular period of time, typically, anywhere from 5-10 minutes.
It can be helpful because it keeps your legs up under you, and at the same time you can go out there with fresh legs and play to the best of your ability.
We stay healthy by doing contrast, cold and hot tubs. I mean, basically talking to Matt Summers, asking him about how can you get your legs back. We work out. I mean, really, sometimes you can go in the weight room sore and just leave out feeling much better. I mean, the workout loosen you up, strengthen you, even help you out on the field on Saturdays.
He has that balance as far as how much he needs to work and how much he needs to lay off. I feel like when he first came in, he's like, it's not all about, lifting and getting stronger. The most important part of the workout, what people don't realize, is recovery. And that's what helps you. You got to help your muscles, rebuild so you can get stronger. That's one thing he really preaches.
You always hear the phrase D-line, D-line. It's a group that always stays together. Usually you'll find they have a lot of ties, not only on the field, but off the field as well.
I mean, we're very close as a group. We just come in every day. We work when we need to work, and we play when we need to play. Like, we laugh and joke around most of the time, but at the same time, we know when it's time to work and when it's time to play.
You got to seal that bond off the field to make you, have that chemistry on the field. That if this guy do this, that, you know, you can cover them up, you know, while you pass rushing. So, you know, it's just that chemistry about, you know, us being on the field together.
We know what's gonna make each other mad. We know, you know, what's gonna cheer each other up and things of that nature. We always, this is like a big family in here, especially and Coach Partler is just a daddy, like I say. He's the dad and he keeps us on straight.
It's a great thing being a part of the D-line group. Just all, we call each other brothers on and out the field. I mean, just the bond that we have.
But that's one thing that I think that really carries over onto the field because we know each other. He's not even supposed to go outside, but he sees me go inside and he just automatically knows, like, we can just kind of play off each other. If I see him go outside, I'll, you know, make up for him. And that's one thing that I really think our chemistry off the field really carries over to our chemistry on the field, and we just know each other so well.